What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video I'm going to be doing the best 25k squad that you can buy in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. As I've said before, I'm going to try to get 100 videos out in December. I've already gotten 3 out, and hopefully I can get another 3 out today. I got 3 out yesterday, so if this video could hit 300 likes, that would be insane. And also, if you guys are new, subscribe. We are trying to get to 35,000 subscribers by the end of the month. It's a difficult goal, yes, but it's definitely doable. So anyway, now let's get on to the squad. So basically, the way I think about it is, if you're on an extreme budget, you got to make your squad to match up with the God squads. There's no point just building your favorite players, because if you're using, say, a Ruby Westbrook, you might have a shot. But if you're using a Sapphire Westbrook, you don't. So you got to just build a team of players that match up well with the players you're coming up against. So that means the point guard position, you don't really want to use a point guard, because obviously you're coming up 95% of the time against Penny Hardaway, Ben Simmons, Giannis, or someone that isn't a point guard, or LeBron even. So for that reason, I like to put in a small forward, and Alex English is the best I've used so far. This Sapphire Alex English is unbelievable. Like, look at his stats for me. He's averaging 22.3 points per game, which is unbelievable, and shooting 10 of 16 from the field and 70% from 3. So he's got Carmelo Anthony's release, but it's slightly faster, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of Melo's release, but a lot of people love it. He's 6'7", so he's the same height as Penny and Reggie Theus. He's got a great post fadeaway of 88, which if the other team is running a point guard, it means he's a mismatch problem. Open shot mid 88 is really good. His mid-range shot is money, especially because of Melo's release. Open shot 372. He can hit them from the corners. He can hit them when he's wide open, but I wouldn't rely on it too much. 86 free throw is good, but the reason why he can play at the point guard position is that 86 ball control, which is huge. He's a good enough rebounder actually for the point guard position. Lateral quickness is good. On-ball defensive IQ not the best, but lateral quickness is all that really matters for a point guard specifically. Great driving dunk of 88 with decent enough tendencies. 90 speed, 90 acceleration is really good. So he's super fast. And this card is by far the best cheap card I've used this year in MyTEAM. At the 2, we've got GERALD Henderson. So a lot of the times I've been using other guys in this position, but Henderson seems to dunk way better than all the others. Since he's been released, Henderson's been a great dunker. Obviously, he does have 100 driving and flashy dunk tendencies, but I don't know why he dunks way more than everyone else I've used. Open shot mid 82 is good. Open shot 3 of 84 is good with a nice release. Not the best driving layup, but not terrible at all. He's got a not great free throw, not good ball control, so he's not going to be your primary ball handler at all. Defense, poor. Like, good on-ball defense like you, but poor lateral quickness. So if he's defending on-ball, he's not going to be the best. If you don't plan on controlling him much, he'll be okay, I guess. 95 driving dunk, 85 speed, 84 acceleration, 79 speed with ball. While there's definitely cards that outperform it now in stats, in game I don't think there's many cards that'll outperform this card. This is going to be one of your main scorers, your main dunker, and on the fast break he is almost unstoppable, especially with Alex English, who for some reason is a great passing, playmaking point guard as well as scoring. So these two guys in the backcourt is really nice. At the 3, we have got the glue guy. This is your best defensive option if you're on a budget, and it's Jared Jeffries. This guy is the most versatile card I've used this year. He's got 91 defensive overall and is 6'11". We have to think about that. So you have to take that into account. He has got an open shot mid of 82, open shot 3 of 75, and he has the generic release, the one that Pete Maravich has, so his release is absolutely money when he's wide open. Free throw of 86, not bad at all. No major ball control, so while I've played him at the point guard, he struggles there a little bit. He's got decent but not great rebounding stats, but he is 6'11", so he does get a lot of them. Great lateral quickness of 89, good pass perception, good steal of 80, on-ball defense IQ 88, really good. Low post defense IQ 76, not the worst, but not great. Speed 80 is good, 79 speed with ball and 80 acceleration is very good for a 6'11" player. Dunk only 71, but he does have 100 tendency. This guy is the only player I've used this year that can contain Wes Unseld. It's very common that you come up against Wes Unseld either to 3, to 4, or to 5. And in my opinion, he's too much of a mismatch for most power forwards and centers. But Jared Jeffries seems to do a really good job on him. So you can, a lot of the times you'll end up playing him at the center on Unseld, or you'll end up playing him at the power forward. But he's a great matchup for the most commonly used beast diamond card in the game. At the 4, we have got a weird one, Thaddeus Young. I saw him on the market for 1,500 coins earlier and was like, okay, I'll pick him up for this squad. This card is a beast. 84 defensive overall, 87 offensive overall. He's got 100 driving and flashy dunk tendency. Great post fadeaway and post hook. Open shot mid 83, open shot 375, not bad at all. He's got good rebounding stats. Lateral quickness, not the best. Defense, not great to be honest. Driving dunk, 85. Speed, 77. Speed with ball is poor and acceleration is poor, but the 77 speed is helpful. Like, 99% of the time you're coming up against a stretch 4, and honestly, defensive ability at the power forward position isn't the most important thing. It's important, but you can do without it, and Thaddeus Young definitely, for how cheap he is a beast. And at the 5, so a lot of the time you're going to be coming up against Bill Russell or DeMarcus Cousins, and then a lot of other times you're coming up against the likes of Hassan Whiteside, so you're coming up against shot blockers most of the time. But the thing is that the easiest way to get past shot blocker is pull them out of the paint, which is why I've got Rafael Friends. I've gone over his stats so many times and I use him in so many squads. He's just that good. He's got an open shot 3 of 82, an open shot mid of 84 with a great release. So he's able to pull people out of the key, and he's 500 coins. Off the bench of the point guard position, we've got to go with height as usual, because height's so important, especially at the point guard position. It's Evan Turner. He's got glitchy dribble moves, like glitchy ball handling. It's so good with that ball control of 89. This guy is a point god in this game. One of the best point guards I've used by far this year. At the 2, we have got another small forward, and it's Corey Maggette. Corey Maggette, a beast. Really nice release this year. 85 defense, 86 offensive overall. Got low intangibles, can do pretty much everything. Driving and flashy dunk tendency of 100. He's got only a driving dunk of, actually 85 is not bad at all. Not the fastest, but a really nice card, especially because he's 1k MT right now. In the 3, we have got the most overlooked player in my team, and still to this day is the most overlooked player, and it's Otto Porter. There are definitely better small forwards that are emeralds than Porter, but the thing is that Porter matches up really well with the likes of LeBron James. Porter's 6'8", so he's tall. Defensive stats are not bad at all. Like on-ball defense 78, lateral quickness 80, steal 85. They are not bad stats. Speed not good, but not terrible. Like, is Sapphire way better speed-wise? It's a way better card. And this card shooting-wise is just unbelievable. 95 open shot mid, 87 open shot 3. And I actually like his release. When you get used to it, it's a good release. Definitely one of the more overlooked cards. And I know I use him in a lot of squads, but there's a reason for that. Because if you want to play and compete with God squads at this budget, he's a must buy. The 4 is a bit of a weird one, a card that I don't normally use, but I picked him up for 700 coins earlier today, so I threw him into the squad, and it's Tim Duncan. So Tim Duncan, obviously not the best emerald power forward, but not bad at all. This is old man Tim Duncan. 82 plus hook, 80 plus fadeaway, it's good. Open shot mid, 65, not good at all. 66 free throw, not good. He actually hit a couple of mid-range shots for me, which is a surprise. No 3-ball whatsoever. He's got not the best rebounding stats, 75 block, which is weird because when I've used him in a couple of games, he does get a lot of blocks. Driving to 48, speed 50, not the best. Tendencies not great either, and I don't know why. It's Tim Duncan. Maybe he just plays better in his stats. But at the same time, if you want another power forward, you can just put him in at the end of the bench. But like, he's not even 1,000 MT right now, so you can't really go wrong with a card this cheap. At the 5, we have got Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez, really nice stretch 5. Again, you really just want your center to pull everyone out of the key to allow Evan Turner and Alex English, players like that, and Henderson to just attack the ring. So you need a center to spread the floor, and Brook Lopez does that as well as anyone. So Brook Lopez's card is really nice. Obviously, I think his Sapphire is a little bit better than this. He's an 88 open shot mid, 89 open shot 3, which is really good. His release is one of the best of all centers. 81 free throw, and for some reason, he's got 72 defensive overall. I don't know where that comes from. Like, he's got low post defensive IQ of 79 and a block of 86. I don't understand why he has such low defensive overall when there's people 80 defensive overalls with no defensive stats over 70. But 2K logic. Speed's the one thing that lets him down with 35. And because of that, I've got a very similar card, but slightly worse in my opinion, off the bench, and the last 3, and it's NIKOLA VUCEVIC. VUCEVIC doesn't defend anywhere near as well as Brook Lopez, even though his defensive overall is better for some reason. VUCEVIC has got 69 speed, has a great 3-ball of 88, and a good open shot mid of 89. And even though stats-wise VUCEVIC should be way better, I just prefer Brook Lopez. Another guy at the end of the bench is Ramon Sessions. This card I picked up for 550 coins, and it's an emerald. Yes, 550 coins. And this is one of the best statistics-wise emeralds in the game. Like, stats-wise, one of the best. Open shot mid, 88. Open shot 3, 75. That's one kind of downfall to the open shot 3. But it's still not the worst. Not great, not the worst. 89 ball control, speed boost. Great passing stats. Lateral quickness, 85. On-ball defensive IQ, 79. He's got a steal of 78, which is not bad at all. He's not going to dunk much. I was trying to dunk with my fast breaks and he couldn't. I think he can freestyle, but that seems to be it. Yeah, 40 driving dunk tendency. He will very, very rarely dunk. His speed is good of 88. Speed with ball and acceleration 88 is good. And just a solid card. Like, he's not that small for a point guard, 6'3". And while I definitely would advise to go at height with someone like an Evan Turner, having him at the end of your bench if you want a true point guard isn't the worst idea. And then the last guy is CARON Butler, one of the best cheap scorers in the game. Him and Corey Maggette are like neck and neck. I don't know which one of them I prefer. I think CARON Butler's a better shooter, and I think Maggette's a better dunker. And I don't know why I just have Maggette in just slightly over Butler. CARON Butler really good, 6'7". Great offense stats, good post fadeaway, good shot mid, good shot 3. He's also got a good driving dunk of 80 and tendency of 100. His speed is decent at 82, acceleration 81, and I use him in a game and he just killed teams, like one of the best cheap cards in the game. So anyway, that's the team. Now let's get on to the highlights. So anyway, that's the video. In my opinion, it's the best squad you can pick up for 25k MT. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.